This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, doing my follow-up Friday with you. So I have a number of things to follow up on. We talked about designing and using a sketch. So I have some cards that I made with the World of Good, the new suite. And I made a couple of them to show you the differences in that sketch. So I'm hoping that some of you, if you use the sketch, will share your cards with me. Hello, Cindy. I would like to see if y'all used it or what you thought about it, or if you went on Pinterest and pulled up some sketches. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you my alternatives that I did my paper pumpkin in a different way. So we'll review what came with it, and then we'll do I'll show you what I played with last night. And then I have a little trick on using the tissue paper that comes in your paper pumpkin box. And hello Cindy. And then also I have a card to stamp using a new set called Field of Flowers. That's very lovely. And I think, yeah, that's about it. So, and I have a card that I wanted to share that when we did the Share the Sunshine, Terry, who was the one who requested the designing portion of our Tuesday show, she was doing the Share the Sunshine too. So she sent me one of her cards, super cute. So I wanted to share that card with you. And I'm so happy that you're watching and you're implementing what we're talking about, what we're doing here. So that's so good. Hello, Linda. So if you're watching, write something so I know later that you've been here. And share the video. Go on. Hey, we're up to 113 people on our YouTube channel. So that's pretty darn exciting. So I'm really excited about that. So I think, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Linda. I think that's about it. I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully it won't do what it did on Tuesday. I have no idea. It went dead. And then I had to go over it again. So sorry you missed the end of the cards, but I got to show you the end result and then get started on the other stuff. So excuse me. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around and let's get started looking at stuff. Looking at the fun stuff. It's fun to I love sharing this stuff. So we're gonna share the fun stuff. I'm gonna move that up a little bit. Try to get this in a little closer for you guys. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So first of all, here's the sweet little card that Terry shared with me. So I think this is that's why I said the Share the Sunshine had so many pretty colors that you could use different DSP. And I believe this is from the Bonanza Buddies. I'm not sure. Might be something different, but look at how perfect it matched. So cute. And look at the inside. Totally adorable. So she took a punch and punched it out and put it on. Had the little butterflies in there. So it's super cute. So thank you, Terry, for sharing that lovely card with me. I appreciate it. Such a great job. Okay, so now this is the sketch that we talked about. And so this is like what I do when I'm looking to get started on something and I'm not sure what to do. If I'm really empty, I'll go into Pinterest and pull up sketches, just card sketches. I don't want to see pictures of cards. I don't want colors. I don't want any of that good stuff. So this was the sketch, and then I'm going to show you a couple of them that I did with that sketch. So here is one that I did with the let's see here. It's the Beautiful World stamp set, and look at that paper. Ooh la la. So pretty. So this is brass, and I didn't have the brass sheets yet, so I used copper on here. This is a cutout. There's a little swirl cutout. There's the world cutout, and then this beautiful paper. Notice the little corner pieces. Look at all that sparkle and shine. Hi, Marlene. Marlene, you would like this one because it's sparkly and shiny. She likes sparkle and shine. So this little thing. So anyhow, here are these little corner pieces that are kind of cool. So you can see how it matches up pretty much with the sketch. Now, these numbers are not correct, so be careful of that. Once in a while, the numbers, you need to double check it before you cut everything. So, so that's one of them. Here's another one that I did using that sketch. I moved it around a little bit, but basically the same layout. Great layout, great set. Look at this. This is the new embossing folder. See how crinkled that is? It's really a deep. So I stamped it, and then I put it through the embossing folder. Hello, Colleen. Happy Friday. And then I sponged the edges so it would look old. So really cool. I love this new set. I didn't show you the inside, did I? There we go. There's the inside of that one. And let's see here. And then I did this one. So I kind of turned the sketch to the side and did a horizontal instead of vertical. I missed one little piece, but this is that new suede ribbon. So cool. Yeah, this is a very math. And then look at this cutout. So that's all cut out. So then I have just that little tiny piece of nice shiny designer paper underneath there. So I thought that was sort of fun. A fun one. Okay, now I got into this new, so this was the world, I keep missing that word. What is it called? Beautiful World. Okay, this was the Beautiful World ones. All right, and then I went into this stamp set. This is another new one. It's called Field of Flowers. It is bundled with, I'm sorry, the reach, with this punch, which I have not used yet because I just started playing with the set and I didn't get to the punch yet, the punch line. So here is that again, the sketch. So pretty much the same. I didn't put the, you know, anything here, but pretty much the same. So you can see, and I stamped inside. This is a really, really, really cute set. So the other thing I want to talk about is look at this. So here are exactly the same elements. This one, the base of the card is, I'm going to move that out of the way. The base of the card is Calypso Coral, and here the base of the card is Old Olive. But look at the difference it makes. It pulls out the colors. It has a totally different look. Exactly, everything exactly the same, except for the base of the card. So play with it when you are doing your cards. Play with, before you put it on, play with some of the different bases and colors of cardstock. It's sort of fun to do that. So that was our sketch, talking about our sketches. So these were the original paper pumpkin cards that came in the kit. So very nice. You got to make 4 of each of these designs. And so instead I play with them and I cut them up and I do different crazy things with them. So I'm going to take these out of here and I'm going to show you what I did. So I took one of these, this one with the purple posy, and kind of switched it up, put an inside in, switched it up. This one I took, this is my purple posy, and I cut it so that I would have a 3x3 card. And just a nice, cute little note card. We do sell the, envelopes for the 3x3s. So there's 2 of them. And then I did this one. So on this one, I cut this edge off, which I used over here on the 3x3 card. And this part here is what I cut off on the other side of this card, because this was, you know, this was this size. So this piece right here, I cut in half and I used it on the front of this other card. So I got that nice colored piece there. So there we go. And then I had some extra because I only used this little piece strip and I just put it inside there. So that's that one. Here's another one. So on this one, I took and put the vellum over to kind of tone down the brightness of that. Look at how bright it is. Otherwise, really super bright, but putting the vellum over it just kind of tones it down. So I put that in. And then this this one I thought was really cute, so I added texture. So I'm going to show you a little trick with the tissue paper, and I had these extra little flowers laying on my desk, so I lined them up and put them on there. I cut, let's see here, where is this one? Oh, here. So I'm going to bring this one out right away too. So the rainbow here comes like this on this whole piece, and I cut this rainbow out. And in cutting that out, I had 2 pieces left over that had this zigzag pattern here on it. So one of the pieces I used on this card, so nothing went to waste. So I did a really bright card. I added texture. It's like adding texture on your walls, you know. I added a little texture to it. So this is the subtle folder, and this is the golfing folder. Hello, Rhiannon. And I love these little enamel flowers, are so cute. So there's that. So, and then this one is where I cut that rainbow out. And these little flowers are made from the tissue paper that comes in my paper pumpkin. So I cut apart another one, and I had this strip left over here, so I used it inside. And what I was going to show you today, oh here, this is the front of the one card, or the back of it. See the back of this card, I cut it up, and then I used it as a base to kind of tone that down, and then I put a strip inside too. So, ta-da. So to make these little cute flowers, you can layer them up as much as you want. What I did, I'll get this stuff out of the way here, is I took my vellum, this isn't vellum, this is tissue paper. I took my tissue paper. You could iron this if you wanted to, if you wanted it nice and flat, but I just took my tissue paper. You're going to take a piece of cardstock. I used white just because it's not as heavy as some of the other. Put the cardstock behind it, and you're going to punch it out. You need that strength behind there, the cardstock. So let's go in here. Now I added an extra layer, so, and then you just punch it out. Oop, just like that. And then you have all these little flowers. And what I did is I separated them all out, and I put them together. Look at how many I have. So you can make a lot of cute, cool flowers with this. I put them together with a glue dot. And so I just put a glue dot in the center, and then I just started layering up my little flowers, offsetting them and laying, excuse me, offsetting them and putting them together. So pretty cute, right? Don't let that go to waste, all that great tissue paper. We always get some good tissue paper, and in this particular case, this is one of our new colors, Magenta Madness. So for sure you had to use it. And so, yeah, I was really excited to use it on this card, and I thought, oh, it's kind of fun because you can kind of crinkle it up. It'll mail nice. It's light. So it's sort of fun. You could put enough on it would almost look like a chrysanthemum maybe. I don't know. There you go. What do you think? What do you think? Use your tissue paper. But remember to put the vellum or the cardstock underneath. That's the big key point. Otherwise it just kind of gets stuck on there. So that was that. So that's where I had these white flowers, because I did a couple of them and then I had all these white flowers. You can't let that go to waste. So I put it on the other one. So today's card that I was going to stamp with you is using the Field of Flowers. Very simple, very fast. So we'll let everybody get going with their Friday. So this is my card. I used Poppy Parade for the base. This is Garden Green for the layer, and just white. And so you're layering them exactly the same. The ink I used is the Garden Green, Poppy Parade, of course. And then I used Granny Apple Green for my little dragonflies. And I put a little sparkle on them. I put some Winka Stella on the wings. I don't know if you can even see that, but, and then I did, you like that trick, huh, Rhiannon? It's really a great way to use up that tissue paper. And then in here. So what I like about this stamp set is that it has all these words. So I haven't done it yet, but remember in one of the other word sets, what I do is I stamp all of these out, the words, and then I use removable tape, and I'm going to put them inside here so that when I'm looking to write out something and figure out how I want to put these words together, I can kind of do my own little puzzle and work it out exactly what I want to say and what I want to do. Because like this one is always thinking of you, my friend. And then I have another one that I'm going to do on Tuesday. Here's the little teaser, is I'm going to show you a different way to use the punch. My friend, you are always in my heart. So that's one of the fun ways. I love the word sets. But this is so nice and basic and fast. So let's go ahead and stamp this card. I have all my little goodies filled out here. It's pretty quick. This one is snappy, really snappy. Okay, so what I started out with was my garden green and the bottom part of it, all these the grass and the leaves and all this good stuff. Now this is longer, so you could do a couple different ways to ink your stamp up. If you want to put your stamp down and tap it, that way you can make sure that you have covered your entire stamp. Okay, and then I just kind of held that in place, and it has a little bit of an edge to it, so there we go, put it on like that, and then you have just a little left. So I'm just going to turn that around and stamp that little edge again. And there we go. Okay. So that's the background, right? Here's the forefront, is the bigger blossoms. I don't know what kind of flower this is. I'm not really good at that. I just like to look at them. Don't know much about it. Okay, so here I'm going to put one down. And then I'm going to put one down here, just over and a little bit lower. There. I'm going to leave my green out because we're going to use it for the always, but I don't want to stamp that until I put my flowers in place. So here's my poppy parade. Here's my little flowers. So nice that the stem and the flowers are separate. I love when they do that. But these two flowers are on this together, so you're lining up one time. You don't have to worry about lining up more than once. And then I'm watching the stems and kind of dialing in my little flower here. Ta-da! It almost looks like a thistle. I don't know. Say that fast. Thistle. Here we go. Let's get this one. Okay. Ta-da! Just like that. So now I'm going to go with the green again and put my always across here. I love the writing. I like the fonts. Where is it? Here it is. So here's my always. Okay. I did that a little too energetic. I got it all on my block, but that's okay. So put always here, kind of nestled in the flowers. And then I'm going to bring back my poppy parade because I have thinking of you. Here it is. So you could, depending on where you want this, I put it down below. There we go, thinking of you. And then I thought the dragonflies were super cute. It also has a little flower stamp, but I thought the dragonflies were really cute. So let's do the dragonflies. And I just put a couple of those in here. Kind of fill up that little corner there. And this one is kind of full. I have it down in a different spot, but we're going to put it right here. We're going to sneak it in there. Okay. And I'm going to do the flower inside too. So now we have the front stamped. I'm just going to set that aside for a moment. We're going to use this. And I just put one branch in the inside of my card. One little Here we go. I didn't go all the way down on it. And where's my flower? Right here. So you can, this card would be super, super, super fast to do. And yet it's really cute, and you're using a lot of nice colors. So here's my friend. That's what I put on here. My friend. There. Ta-da. And our little dragonflies. Had to get some more of those in. So I put one down here. And I put one, I'm going to put one right up here. There. Close my ink up because I will wear it. So if you talk on my video, let me know that you're here. Chat with me a bit. If you share my video, and then you go in a drawing for the cards that this card that I made today, plus the 3 cards from My Paper Pumpkin. So we can get all those done. I'm not available. So here we go. Peter's calling me. I'm unavailable. I'm doing a live shot here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put my, there. There we go. Glue that on. I'm going to put this inside, and then I'm going to put a little bit of my Winka Stella on my dragonfly wings. And you don't see it right away, but when you pick up the card, when they pick up the card and look at it and kind of turn it, they'll get that little sparkle that I just love. Here's my Winka Stella. I always think this is like putting on makeup. So I just kind of put a little bit on the wings here. Doop, doop. And let that dry. We'll put that other layer together, the front layer here. All right, there we go. There. All right. Okay, there. I'm going to put that on the front of the card. And this is a good mailer card. So for those of you that are worried about having it too thick and mailing and that kind of stuff, this is a good mailer card. I made everything flat. So if you wanted to dress it up, you could pop up the flowers. You could have this on a banner coming out. I mean, there's a lot of different things you could do to dress it up a little bit if you wanted to. But sometimes when we just want to make a simple card, this is as simple as I get, folks. This is it. But it's so pretty. And then, of course, I had to put a little sparkle on there. So I used my rhinestones. Put a couple rhinestones on my dragonflies. Oops. There are rhinestones all over the place here. Pick this up. Put it right in the center. My little guy. And this one here. There we go. Oops. Got to move that over just a smidgen. And here's another one. The 2 for inside. Can't let those go without. A little sparkle. Oops, come on now. Trying to pick it up and it does not want to come with me. Okay. Oop. Turn it over. There we go. Okay. There. All done. So there's our card for the day. Do not come over here. I'm on. Jeez. Here's our card for today. What do you think? A little bit different, but isn't it pretty? The background, the foreground with the bigger flowers. And then on Tuesday, we're going to do this card using the same set. And I'm going to show you this kind of fun little quilt technique with punches. And this is some of the new gingham ribbon in the bumblebee colors. So pretty. And the inside. So we'll have some more cards to share with you on Field of Flowers. So I think that is it. We're going to finish up early on Friday here. Let me turn this around. Here we go. And ta-da, back. back again. So thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed that sharing of the cards. Thank you, Terry, for sending that cute card and letting me know that people are using the Share the Sunshine. When I videotaped that before, they were up to 161,000 at the date that we talked, so I'm sure it's higher now. They were up to $175,000 that were going to organizations helping with COVID. So that was pretty exciting. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. So y'all have a great weekend. Have a fish fry. Enjoy that. Enjoy the little bit of nice weather. I think we're in for rain next week here in Wisconsin. So that's okay. It's okay. We're here. Everything's good. Be kind to one another. You never know what path somebody's walking on, and they might need just a smile, just a card, something simple. So take care. Thank you for joining me. Share the video. Let me know that you're here. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.